Hey guys, and welcome to a new video, and as it is Valentine's Day, we're going to do a little bit of a different video. So we're going to be seducing some lovely ladies, so then hopefully it helps you guys. You've already seen this being played, but hopefully you guys can seduce some ladies on you'll be watching this on Valentine's Day, so maybe if you're going down the pub, maybe you'll be able to seduce some lovely ladies. So let's have a little look. Okay, it's locked until okay, we're going to be doing this one. I don't know what it is, but sure. She just stepped off a yacht, but the supermodel is just too sexy. The choice is yours. Goal, a number... What? Goal, a number, sex, or kill your enemies. Bit of a strange goal, but okay. So we're going to see if we can seduce these ladies. Those cinematics, though. Clearly spared no expense. I mean... am I just rocking up to this place in a tank or something?
Arthur! I'm hungry, man. Let's go to the restaurant. It's my kumquat.
Ah, cool. You're riding a tank. Like, fuck off. Oh, what? Okay. How to approach a woman. Okay, maybe I should have watched the previous bit. What? Don't approach her in your commerce. Use a genius conversation starter from that YouTube guy. Catch her attention non-verbally. Gaze at her eyes while beckoning her with your finger as if it is your penis. Yes, of course that's gonna work. Go tell her that she caught your eye and can you join her for a few minutes. If we're at a posh place, I don't think that'll work. I don't think that'll work. No, that would probably be okay if you just want to eat something first. That I doubt it would ever work. Maybe catch your attention non-verbally. Maybe if you're at wherever this place is, it looks like a yacht. So you're just like, you know, you're gonna catch her attention, but not crazily. Please don't do something fucking stupid. Please don't do something fucking stupid. No, that's creepy. That's creepy. See, this is what you don't do, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen,
hey,
no, this is what you don't do.
I was just sitting there, saw you, and you caught my eye, so I thought I'd come and say hi. How are you doing?
Hi, I'm fine.
That's good to hear.
Coming for a spot of lunch.
Oh, lovely.
This is definitely not verbally. This is definitely like verbal.
This is a nice way to start because if you catch her attention before you actually walk up, she has a chance to kind of get used to the fact that you're going to be talking to her, and
she
if
can size you up.
Kind of just walk up and she hasn't noticed you, it's a bit of a surprise when you suddenly start talking. So it's a better way when you can do it.
Yeah, I think it's also a little bit romantic.
Cool.
So I'm Richards.
Hi, I'm Lottie.
Ah, Lottie, like Charlotte.
She's Lottie.
Yes, it is.
Ah, lovely to meet you.
Good to meet you too.
Hello, are you ready to order?
Hey babe, the usual please. I mean, you're in an important conversation. Hey baby, the usual please. That's just really dumb. Order tea, cakes for a short conversation, something for her. You know what, everything on the menu sucks. Let's go back to my place. I don't think that's gonna work somehow. I think most women will be like, fuck off. Order a tea and cakes, something for her. Try not to bother you in conversations. I have a piece of cake. The lady will be eating my dick. Like, none of these sound good. Like, I'm just saying. A tea, a cake, and a shot for confidence. Who would ever do that? That's just... See, I wouldn't order anything for this woman. Like, because it just implies that you know what she wants. Like, I would be like... I'd be like... I would order something... Because you've got to order something, because it means you're going to be ordering, you're going to be eating here. It gives you a reason to stay talking to her. But I wouldn't be presumptuous and order for her. I would probably ask her what she wants, or something like that. I'm going to take some tea and cake, so. But none of that doesn't sound good.
So, do you already know what you would like?
I'm going to be naughty today.
See,
I'm
there we
going to
go.
For the chocolate
There we go.
cheesecake.
Very
There
nice.
we go.
And a lovely cup of tea, please.
Okay, and I'm gonna have the cherry cake, please, and English breakfast tea, but no milk.
Okay.
Thank you.
There we go. Very easy. Very
What
natural.
is the latest or earliest time that I can have champagne?
Oh.
I don't know, that's a question.
But if a guy came to sit with you, you wouldn't ask him to buy you champagne.
No, but if he offered me a glass of champagne at 5:30 in the evening, that's
Why
quite
not?
romantic. Or
Yeah.
just a straight espresso.
Sorry.
Brother, call me urgently. No. You ignore and you switch your phone to silent. Like, I don't know who this guy is, but I don't know him personally. If it was my friend, I mean, I'll be calling. I'll be like, "Excuse me, I just got to make a call." But I don't care about this guy.
Sorry about that. Just someone messaging me. Let me put that on silent. I never do that. I never have my phone on when I'm talking to someone.
No, it's understandable.
You know what? It's such a lovely day, and you're dressed amazingly. It's all
She's dressed to
summery.
impress.
It's got something to it, like a real interesting style you have.
Thank
Very
you.
nice.
It's really nice of you to say.
Well, it's true.
So, what do you do? I'd like to know more about Richard.
What is Richard? I work wonders in the bed. Never gonna happen. I work for a pharmaceutical company making YouTube videos. It's the truth. It doesn't say pharmaceuticals. I don't know what that says. Some long word. Marketing managers. I make YouTube videos, but I really love poetry. Make a joke, then tell her the truth. I'm a mumble rapper. I make enough to give you £500 now if you come home with me. No, that's just ridiculous. Distract her with a DHV routine instead. Just tell her the truth. She's not gonna care. Like,
Well, I've got two things. The first is pharmaceuticals business.
I was
Wow,
right.
You must be
Pharmaceuticals.
very intelligent. What
I
in the
don't know about that.
pharmaceuticals do you do exactly?
Well, we just have different drugs for different ailments and illnesses and conditions. So
Okay.
that's the business, you know, like normal pharmaceuticals business.
Yeah.
Second thing's a little bit different. Is YouTube. So I make YouTube videos.
Oh, that is exciting.
Yeah.
See,
That
you
sounds
just be honest, mate.
amazing.
Just
What
be
do you do
honest.
for that?
That's like the creative side, and the other side's, you know,
Yeah.
the business side. But I've got all
There
different
we go.
videos and,
There we go.
have to make like a new one every Tuesday, and
Wow.
yeah, just trying to grow the channel and
Yeah.
get advertising and stuff. So
That's fantastic.
Like he's advertising in this
Good
game.
on you.
thank you.
Brilliant.
That's good. Correct option. Yeah, I mean, telling the truth is always fine, right?
Yeah, I think there's nothing wrong with being honest about what you do. She's
Banging.
going to find out sooner or later.
Yeah, like, are you gonna lie?
What do you do for work?
Oh, well, I don't really need to work, but I do a
Obviously.
spot of acting.
Ah,
I
lovely.
do a
You know,
spot
something
of
interesting
acting.
I've noticed. I've met some actors, and they're always very interesting people because they're empathetic, And that's, I think it's
Absolutely.
because when they're acting, they have to portray all these emotions, so they just understand people and emotions. They can read
They
body
do.
language. And
Yeah, and that's what I love. I just love studying people and their nature. And it's a really good way to connect with people on a really deep level that not necessarily you can do in reality.
yeah, and actors, they think they're kind of extroverts that wouldn't connect with people, but because of this, you can really
You can
get
feel
in
it
there,
and
yeah.
you can get the vibe. It's amazing.
excellent. It's a
Yeah.
very cool job, actually.
Yeah, it is. It's nice to dip in and out, obviously.
Hey, do you recognise her in the car?
Yes, I do.
I think
Who is
I think
she?
it's that famous Russian model. What's her name? I don't know, but
God,
yeah,
she's beautiful, isn't she?
yeah, not bad.
Wow.
Nah, fuck that girl in the car. Like, how dare she? She's giving me the finger going, come here. It's like, nah. I don't come to you, you come to me. I mean, I did approach this girl, but I wanted to approach this girl. Like, how dare she? Nah. I'll build up a rapport here. I'm not.
Modeling's alright, but acting's much more interesting, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
So much
I
more
would say.
varied.
Bye.
It is as well. I
Bye.
think with modelling, you just have to stare.
Yeah.
With acting, you have to feel.
We have to show certain personality and be different characters and stuff.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Just feel that emotion.
And plus, like,
So you do your acting. Does that mean you're
Okay.
more interested than usual in, I don't know, like TV shows and stuff? Do you watch
Well,
TV?
oh, thank you.
Thank you.
oh, we're having cake.
I like Silicon Valley actually. That's
that your
like my
favourite?
favourite
Never
at
heard of
the
it.
moment. It's basically like really intelligent guys that love technology.
Are you like intelligent guys?
I do. I love intelligent guys. I think you're quite intelligent.
Well, I'm not a programmer, but I've got my own kind of.
You've got
Yeah, I've got my own kind of intelligence.
Ways,
You know what
yeah.
I'm saying?
Well, I think I can relate to the intelligent side because I'm quite intelligent. So I need to end up with someone of my standard.
Cool.
So yeah, I just love the way they invent things,
Yeah.
and I think I'd be quite good at that as well. So yeah, that's Silicon Valley's the way. What about you?
Oh.
I'm watching Handmaiden. Have you seen that? The Handmaid's Tale.
Oh,
That
I've
one?
heard of that.
Yeah, that one is messed up actually. It's
Yeah.
quite. It's not a comedy, obviously. It's like some dystopian parallel future.
I don't think I've
where
even seen that
everything,
or heard of
goes
it.
wrong, where women, when the birth rate just drops near zero, and they round
Oh,
up all of the
no.
women that can still have babies,
Yeah.
and they kind of put them with the important men to mate.
Wow.
And it's quite messed up, but it's really, really good and interesting. Have you seen it?
No,
Have you
I,
seen
no,
it?
no. I
No, she
haven't.
doesn't
Check
want
it
to
out.
see it.
Yeah.
Like, why would you
Quite
bring
interesting. I
this
think
one
I'll,
forward?
See if I like it.
Mhm.
You know, it might be a little bit for me, but
Yeah, I could
we'll
see that. Like, feed her some cake. That's not going to work after you've just dropped that bombshell. Spike her drink with a drug. No, that's just wrong. Tell her to look under the table for a surprise. Spoiler alert, it's your dick. No! Are you fucking idiots? Do you want to get done? Like, that's sexual harassment, gross indecency. I mean, tell her her latest video was dating advice video for men. Oh, please shut up. Talk about how cool it is to meet people like her that are not boring. I mean, that I think is a good one. It's either one of these two, but after what I've just said to her, like, yeah, I don't think that's the way to go. This is definitely the way to go. No, that would be the way to go. It depends how he approaches it. If he goes, this cake is lovely. Would you like a taste? Feeds her a little bit. You know, sneaks a little bit in there. My hair is just doing my nut in the moment. I need to get cut, but I'm getting that man bun. So I'm going to regret getting this man bun. Feed her some cake. Like, yeah, I think it all depends on how you go about that. So it's one of these two. I want to feed her some cake. Nah.
I tell you something. You know what's really cool is that I'm definitely this kind of person, but I think you are too. Who's
What?
just not boring, adventurous, spontaneous, but also
It's
just
good, he's
related to
complimenting her.
people.
He's
So,
complimenting
I'm
her.
a stranger. I've come to talk to you. Now we're sitting having tea and cake.
Do you know
and
what?
who knows what might happen, right?
I know, that's what's so magical about life. I find that, like, you're walking down the street from a stranger, but then in 2 weeks' time, you bump into them again and you kind of recognise them, and then there's this whole whirlwind of a romance or something like that.
Yeah.
I think it's magical.
She's talking
Well,
about romance,
butterfly
mate.
effect as
She's
well,
starting to
because,
get
like, if you
into
stay
it.
an extra
See?
5 minutes here
She's
with
giving me
and
the
then
signals.
Something cool happens to you because of that.
Exactly,
And
and
then-
then something could happen while
Yeah,
we're
yeah.
here now. Something could happen which could change your life again in a different direction.
Probably is, and a better direction, obviously.
Obviously.
The nice thing here is the right option, obviously, but the nice thing here is that you're kind of painting her as not boring, and then all her
Obviously.
subsequent behaviour should fit that label. If she agrees with it, she says, "Yeah, I'm not boring," then everything following that shouldn't be boring.
And it's a compliment.
And it's definitely a compliment.
Well, I think I'm banging these answers right now. Till this bit, and I'm gonna. Oh, what's up?
Good,
Oh.
yeah? Do you have any special diet restrictions, you know?
That's a good question.
Well, like sometimes it's gluten intolerant, but
Sometimes only.
yeah,
Partial
like,
gluten intolerance,
yeah.
yeah?
It's like
Sometimes,
sometimes if I
though,
eat too
you
much
know.
gluten, then my stomach like becomes
A balloon.
so I have to monitor what I eat.
All right.
But yeah, I've been on the paleo diet before.
Oh, that's healthy, yeah. Because in paleo times, everyone lived a long time, so it's good. It makes
Exactly.
sense to do that.
No idea
And,
what
like,
that
when
is.
you look back, it's literally just vegetables and meat
Mm.
the whole time, mostly meat. So I'm just constantly eating meat, which is delicious. So
fair.
I like meat. I like
Yeah.
to admit meat's delicious. Play cards with her. Well, you're an idiot. Use a question from the Marco Privacy Questionnaire. Use Brad P's 10-minute seducer questions. None of these are good options. I'm definitely not playing cards with her. That's dumb. Like, that's... I think that one will be too cheesy. I think this one is terrible. It's just, they're all terrible. Can I have a D, please? Can I have a D?
I was reading this article, and have you heard of Marcel Proust, the author?
no, I haven't.
Oh, he's
He
an
wrote
author.
a book,
Okay, fair enough. That's
Swan's
good then.
Way or something, his classic, and
Okay.
he was talking about his life, and he came up with this questionnaire where he asked a bunch of questions, and it was actually really interesting. So, for
Oh, wow.
example, one of the questions was, "What's your idea of perfect happiness?" So
See, now
I was
that's good.
thinking
If I knew he was
about
gonna
it.
ask
Yeah, how
that-
would you answer that?
Banging
Wow, what a
question.
Not to put you on the spot, but
I
it should be easy,
know.
right? It's happiness.
My idea of happiness would be on my boat
Mm.
Your
in the middle
boat.
of the ocean,
Oh wow!
surrounding myself with Chanel handbags.
Not massive waves crashing down, no.
No,
Like
no,
everything-
just like a peaceful,
Peaceful.
Maldives?
peaceful like ocean. The Maldives would be fabulous. I do. I actually have a house in the Maldives.
Oh, lovely.
And I'm just out there, and I have my Chanel handbags around, and
Because you need them on the boat.
yeah,
That's
and
good.
but the
Of
one,
course you
there's just
do.
one thing lacking.
Come on,
Like,
mate.
I would like a man
Yeah.
on the boat with
Should
me.
he be like tanned and sitting in his
Yeah,
bathing suit?
yeah, with his.
Should
speedo.
he have a beard?
Not
Should he
with
have a beard?
handbag.
Well, I don't mind.
Oh yeah.
He can have a handbag and then give it to me.
Ah, a present.
A beard,
Yeah.
about shoulder length hair. What colour eyes does he have?
This was a tricky one because we didn't let you know what the question would be, but obviously this one's pretty good and can lead to a good conversation. And in general, I would say that if you're going to be going on dates, you should ensure that you have a couple of interesting things to talk about.
Of course
and
you should.
Even having a few interesting questions like this in your back pocket is a good thing to have, so that you're not at risk of running out of things to say.
Of course
It's
you
a great
should.
way to open up a conversation where you can maybe veer off onto something else that you both have interest in.
So,
It's true,
Richard,
it's true.
what's your philosophy on life?
Oh, fuck.
I guess
Please
it's
don't make
quite
me answer
simple,
that.
but
Please
it's
don't make me
taken a
answer
long
that.
time to get there, but for me, it's all about finding the things I really enjoy in life and doing more of them, and finding the things that I don't like. I used to be bothered all the time with phone calls, doing annoying stuff, filling in forms and all of that bureaucracy stuff I don't like. So just to arrange my life so that I'm happy with the way it is every day, and just you know, the simple things make me happy.
So it's more harmonised and balanced as well.
Yeah, and an absence of bad things is more important than having loads of good stuff. You know, if you just get rid of all the things you don't like, then you're left with
happiness.
Yeah, just
it's magical.
The simple kind of happiness.
It's magical.
That is like contentment every day, so that you don't have depression or stress. That your mood is kind of.
I get that.
You know.
Yeah, I get that. That's
She
magical.
gets it. She gets it, ladies and gentlemen. Oh no. Ignore and carry on. No. Laugh out loud. No. Help the granny up. No, because start filming it. I hate that. Wherever I am, I want to die young. Right. None of these are good options, because if you help the granny up, right, she could be hurt. You can't laugh at her. You can't ignore and carry on. You can't do any of this stuff. Like, this is the only thing you can do, but this is not the right thing to do. If you go on any first aid course, if somebody falls down and you shouldn't make them get up, because she could have hurt herself. She could have broke a hip. If I were to pull her up, she could hurt her hip even more. Or she could have broken something, which is not a good thing. You should phone the ambulance and put her in a recovery position. But to be honest, she might have just fallen down. But if she can get up on her own, it should be fine.
Is she alright there? Is she okay? Hi, you okay? Yeah, get her up.
Get her up. Right, steal her purse. Quickly, steal her purse!
Someone take her granny.
Somebody take her granny bag.
Oh, God.
That's what he was about to say.
It might be the heat or something.
Yeah, it's quite hot.
Yeah.
Hopefully she's okay.
Or it might be she's acting.
Heart attack or something, is it? It's just
No, it's not a heart attack.
a funny turn, my granny used to call it. I've had a funny turn.
It's just
she
a
used
little
to say.
funny turn. Exactly. No, I don't think it's anything. Well, I hope not.
Yeah,
She'll be
okay. Need
fine.
some water or something.
She'll be fine.
Yes, well done for helping the granny and not leaving her there on the floor.
You're
or-
so
It was obvious.
Yeah, good one, yeah.
It was obvious. Like,
So, you need to send me.
wasn't
your
even a
YouTube
choice.
so
Yeah, I can do that.
DMCA you.
You what? You heard about
DMCA.
that? It's fucked up actually. I had a couple this month. Some wanker used a bit of his music. Copyright strike. And I think it's 3, and then they shut you down. So yeah,
Wow.
They do.
pretty messed up.
Yeah. You okay?
It happens when I pick up a babe that was walking out onto a road. Like, what? So it's nothing serious, just a twinge. Tell her your body is pretty fucked, but your dick works perfectly. Why would you say that? Say that you are wearing a medical corset and the doctor said you can finally take it off tonight. Why would you say that? Just to say it's nothing serious, it's just a twinge. You don't say any of these 3. And if he's wearing a corset, I mean, if that's the truth, bravo. But you just say it's nothing serious, it's just a twinge. And then she'll probably be like, oh, are you sure it's just a twinge? Maybe you should go see somebody. And then she becomes concerned about you.
It's no biggie, it's just a bit of a twinge, you know, in the back. I think it happened, I did some gym and then I went out feeding the squirrels and I'm like bending forward and stuff and I was like, oh,
No, sometimes
just
that
that.
can happen.
yeah, it'll be alright. And if
Yeah.
not, I'm going to get some stem cells and then it's all set.
It's
It should
amazing.
be alright.
Yeah.
No one likes a moaner.
No, guys with physical ailments, you know.
Well, ones that whine about it. You don't want to be hanging around with someone who's whining all the time.
The other bad thing for my back was I was sitting for a long time because I had Chinese lessons. I'm learning Chinese.
Really?
Yeah, because it's a
Oh,
hard
my hair's doing
language. I
mine.
think it's the dark souls of languages. So I
It's-
thought,
It's ridiculously
go.
hard. Could
It's
you
the dark
say
souls
that?
of languages. She is not going to know what that means.
快说我说的不好，你好漂亮，你好漂亮，你很美。
Brilliant. Fabulous.
Nichirlama.
Oh,
I do want to know if that's actually Chinese.
what are you saying?
A bunch of different stuff. I said, have you eaten? I said something about how you look. And I said, like, I speak Chinese, but not very well. And yeah, a few basic phrases.
I speak 3 phrases. Find a superficial... Okay. Hypnotize her with your teacup. That'd be stupid. Commit a crime, act together to bond her. That's stupid. If you wake up anywhere in the world, if you could wake up anywhere in the world, where would it be? Like, it would be that one, wouldn't it? Ask her another question. Like, you've just talked about China, which is in a different part of the world, and you're linking that into the conversation to say, you know, oh yeah, it's just talking about China, going to different places. So if you could wake up anywhere in the world, where would you be? I mean, it should be pretty obvious at that stage.
I've got a question for you.
Okay.
If you could wake up anywhere...
I mean, I wouldn't phrase it like that.
Where would it be? Whole world.
My hair's...
Say
No.
Rome.
Rome?
I've never been there, actually, considering I travel the world
Let's
all
go.
the time. And I'd take my chihuahua with me.
Chihuahua?
Ah, a little
My little
doggy.
chihuahua, he's called Chucky.
Alright, so you
Little
want to show
doggy.
Chucky the sights and stuff,
I
yeah?
do.
Or what would he like most, do you think?
Colosseum.
I see him more than like a sausage shop or something, yeah?
Well, I'd take him to the ice cream shop. Apparently, there's
ice
a
cream,
delicious ice
brilliant.
cream shop there, so I'd take him there.
You have a bit, yeah?
Yeah. Just share a little
Oh.
ice cream together. He'll be in my handbag, of course.
That's sweet. Well, you'd have to send me the pictures. I'd like to see Chucky
Yeah.
in Rome, the album. This is a solid question. It's one of the kind of example questions that make for good conversation from my first book. And there are a bunch like that, but
Oh, he's got a
yeah,
book.
again, like it's
Didn't know that.
travel and it's quite precise. It gets someone to fantasize a little bit about a pleasant subject. So I think it's a solid choice. And you should also have your
Solid.
answer ready in case she asks you back.
Ask me. Date's got to be coming to an end soon, isn't it? What's going on? Why?
You like big surprises? Check it out.
Yeah.
She's noticed you're looking at her. Proclaim that you proudly proclaim that you slept with her. No, you do never do that. Hide from her. That's... there's nowhere to hide. Give her a little wave. You shouldn't... It's a difficult one, because if I'm hiding from her, I guarantee on this game, he will hide under the fucking table. Like an idiot. Instead of just, like, ignoring her and just, you know, give her the old little, you know, a little shield your face, he'll do something really dumb. Give her a little wave, you know, how you doing? You could just say, you know, I know that person. You're not going to ignore somebody you know. She doesn't look too impressed because of the way he stood there for about 4 seconds looking at her. And the way he'll give the wave, like, will he give the wave as in friend, or will he be like, yo, baby, we just wanna see that just makes you look guilty of something. Give her a little wave.
Hey, Anastasia. Hey. How you doing? You look so nice. Great dress.
This
How's
could
your
be
flower
this could be bad.
How's Anna?
Oh, that's not good. Should have hid. Should have hid.
Dating that guy?
Definitely should have hid.
Hi, nice to see you. What'd she say?
She said that you got a small dick and you can't sing.
Well,
No, bad move. Not gonna end well.
Not gonna end well there.
not when you called her the fuck over. Of course it's not going to end well, you dumbass. You give her a wave, just that. you've acknowledged her that you know her, because she can see that you're hot. Oh, fuck off. That was your jealous ex. She always does that. No. Tell her that you in fact don't have a small dick. There's no point doing that. If you're going to sleep with her, she'll find out that you do or don't. So it doesn't make a difference if you do. Tell her you really have a small penis and joke about it. Tell her that you'll sing, and if your singing is good, and it must mean your dick is huge. Just tell her that. Joke about it.
No, what did she say? Small?
Yeah, she said that you've got a small dick and that you can't sing.
No. It's fine. It's a normal, decent size. I think she was dating this guy, like a basketballer, and maybe she had sex with a horse or something. I don't know.
How big is it compared to this?
That's quite a big banana, to be honest.
Just saying, you're not joking about it.
Is it this big?
Yeah, it's about that big. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, because it was cold that day and all that. It's not. No, it's not.
You're not joking about it like you normally would.
Super small.
Like,
I like your honesty.
Yeah, it's alright.
Rick, I like your honesty. Don't be dumb.
This one might be okay. Honest.
I mean, how is that okay?
Being honest. You said be
But
honest.
it's just being a little crude on a first date. I'm just not interested.
No dicks.
Talking generally. Thank you very much.
Well, no.
So-
No. How do we pause this?
Single?
How do we? There we go. Right. She brought up dicks. So if a woman brings up dicks on the first date, don't expect anybody to go, let's not talk about dicks. You fucking brought it up. Thank you very much. And if you're going to joke about dicks, just be like, that's all you need, isn't it? Like, that's what all women say. They're like, yeah, you only need that. It's like, or just muck around, just say, wow, she said I've got a small dick. Just say something like, I don't know, let me think. I'll just say the classic old, well, a woman's uterus is only a woman's vaginal cavity is only 4 inches. So the rest of it's just stretching. So you only need 4 inches. Or your G-spot's only, I think it's 2 inches or 1.5 inches into a vagina. Mine's just the right size to reach. Or anything. Just, I don't know. If they say you got a small dick, just say, yeah, it's tiny. Or just joke it off, laugh it off. Don't sit there and have a serious conversation about it. It was meant to be a joke. It's like, show me on this banana. Oh, okay, I'll show you. And then just get the whole banana. And she goes, oh, that's not small. And it's just like, yeah. Apparently to her it is. But saying she had sex with a basketball player or a horse is so dumb. The whole scenario there was so dumb. Why would you call her over? Why would you even call her name? Why would you even look at her? I can't.
Yeah, I am actually. Currently single. And you?
Yeah.
That's good.
Do you fancy meeting again?
And I'm just saying, right? I'm just going to go back to this, right? I'm just saying, right? She's only just met you. You've been there for about 20, 30 minutes talking to her. She can meet you. You're a nice guy, and you've been talking. She meets another complete stranger, right? Walks up to her and says he has a small dick and he can't sing, right? And then what? Is she going to believe this random woman? And even if she does, she just says that and fucks off. It's just such a fucking stupid scenario. She's just feeding squirrels together. Maybe just meet for a drink. Are you edge done, fluid, and can meet anytime? Okay. Tell her that she better meet you again or you will kill yourself. Never do this. Never do this. Never ever do this. This is the most stupidest thing you can do. Say your Pornhub premium subscriber is about to roll over. You'll need to buy another year if we don't get it on. This you never say either. I mean, if you're in a relationship already and you are comfortable with each other, maybe you'll say something like that. I mean, I've said it to my partner. She's laughed at it. But you talked about squirrels earlier. So you would clearly bring this in together. And then you could make you could make a joke here about having a small dick. You could say, how about we go feed some squirrels? Then you could compare our sizes, and then maybe you'll find out how big it really is. I mean, that to me would just be fine. I mean, that's a joke. It will be funny. Or to me, it'd be funny.
So let's definitely meet again soon. What could we do together? We could go feed squirrels together.
I'd love to feed
like
the
little
squirrels. Yeah, why not?
He can squirrel
Or
away
just go
his
for a drink.
nuts.
Yeah, one or the other.
That's
So,
crude.
great. Nice one. The classic squirrel feeding session is always a winner with the ladies for sure. Right?
But of course, I find this on every occasion. Every night's squirrel feeding night.
Excellent. Yeah.
Where the fuck do you find
Skip
squirrels
the
to feed
chat,
them?
actually. Thanks. So what's your plans for the coming week? You busy?
Well, I have a spa treatment.
Hey, just one?
Yeah, well, tomorrow.
Just
yeah.
the one?
I have them like once a week. I've got to get my nails redone. I've got a shopping trip actually with my mother.
Oh, that's all nice stuff. Nothing.
Yeah. Oh, I've got a Pilates class as well.
Excellent. So
yeah.
nothing strenuous or hazardous.
So,
Pilates can be quite strenuous.
That's true, actually. Yeah, could be.
So she's got quite a long week. So she needs to pay. You pay because you're a gentleman. Play 5 lies to see who plays. Suggest that she pays that you'll get the next one. In this circumstances, you would pay. Because you have approached her, you have sat at her table, you're going to meet her for a date. That would be interesting. I'm not going to say it wouldn't be. But I don't think in this circumstances it would be a good thing. Maybe if you were on an actual date, that would be a good thing. That's dumb. Because that just, she knows she has a yacht, she has loads of money. So it just seems like you're trying to get a free lunch. That's really dumb. I would pay.
Oh, should I?
Oh, no, of course not. No, stop that. I'll get this. My
There
treat.
we go.
Thank you.
And I'll put in a nice tip for the guy because he wasn't bad.
It's always good to tip.
Yeah, I always do. Then next time they remember you.
They do.
There you go. See?
In my opinion, the man should always pay if it's his invitation.
I agree, and I agree on the other hand as well, actually. If a woman has specifically invited something, it's nice to... I think it's nice either or, if you've invited someone to an event, it's, I think it's your place.
Definitely, because you can't say, come out to this fancy restaurant with me.
Right.
By the way, you're paying.
No, but I don't mind Dutch either.
Which is splitting it.
That's splitting it.
Yeah, which is fair enough. You're splitting or you pay. Like, one of the two. Oh my god, that is really dumb. Take a number, meet again.
So we should definitely meet again soon. Why don't I give you my phone and just unlock it? And you can just put your number in there and I'll be in touch. Great, that's the right option. Setting up the second date, all good.
Till she puts a fake number in.
Yeah. Okay.
Till she puts a fake number in. Like,
Have to make sure I do it right.
Yeah, definitely.
please don't do it right, it'd be
Oh.
funny. Why is your number 11111?
Great, Hassan, you got the best possible ending on this branch of the first level.
Great, congratulations, you've got the best possible outcome.
Awesome. Oh, results. We did fudge up, like.
This is a nice way
Here
to
it
start
is.
because if you catch her attention before you actually walk up,
No,
she
stop,
has a
stop,
chance to
stop,
kind
stop,
of-
stop, 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 stop. There we go. So it was.
no,
Yeah. So it was these two. Definitely these two. So it was Hyde. It was definitely Hyde.
great, that's the right option. Setting up the second.
Shut up. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed on this Valentine's and you've learned a bit of something about picking up a lovely lady for your experience. To have fun with. I don't know what you guys do, okay? But hopefully you guys know. Be respectful to women and have a good time and make sure they laugh. Okay? Don't talk about dicks. But if she talks about dicks, yeah, just roll with it. Like, don't do like these guys say. Don't talk about dicks. It's like, I don't know where you're living from in the 18th century, but people talk about dicks these days. The same as you talk about anything. And the thing is, as well, if you go to a person like this, right, and you are trying to be something you're not, just don't bother. Like, I would prefer to be with somebody like I am now. I can be myself. I can be as crude as I want. I can be as stupid as I want. I can be as intelligent as I want, and they'll love me for it. Hopefully, they might not, but they stay with me anyway, or they put up with me. But that to me is more important than having the hottest woman in the world. I mean, I'm sorry, but fuck these guys. You know what I mean? But yeah, anyway, hope you guys have enjoyed. Have a good Valentine's. I'm going to go spend Valentine's with my partner now. And hopefully you guys have enjoyed. Till next time, I'll see you later. Happy Valentine's Day. Mwah, and peace.